there. Looks like they want to have that repeat performance. A real breakout show from this roster for Pakistan. They're having a great time with it. In the meantime, on the inside, one of the players to wait for. Not Red Bulls, again, same story as Falcons. Close down the day. They want to do so strong, but they've only got 2 players remaining. Sure, they're on the inside glut of teams in Chubasera, but you've got to question their point scoring in this situation.
Yeah, but the tough thing for them is you got Ewc as well, who's off in the distance, and they're third party, so there's no safety net, there's no way to feel comfortable, even if you're trying to peek out a window, because Ewc is looking to gun you down. Team Vision still scouting, still dating. How can we get involved in this next stage? Well, there's your answer, and they got to go forward now. For DRX, once again, they have to relocate. When we started off the narrative, DRX was in a great spot, but every single stage shift, they've had to rotate up. And now the job gets even more difficult because you got to go through Weibo. You've got to go through another roster, of course, of Nagsham Red Force, who is now getting third party by E-Arena. Then you have Galactico too. DRX swinging left, maybe swinging wide where Hora is currently positioned.
Trying hard, bro. Net को गाड़ मार गया, bro.
West side against Hora, potentially one of the options there.
क्या रे यारो?
It's again just going to slow DRX down. It's going to make their lives a lot harder.
540 का एक बंदे को दिया एक बंदे को दिया. A7 अभी भी सर्वाइव कर रहा है.
Trying to apply his trade, but it looks like IQ has his number.
भाई फिर से डाउन कर दिया भाई. फिनिश ले लिया bro. 540 दे दिया भाई. तीनों बंदों को डाउन कर दिया. 40 ने A7 को तीनों बंदों को दे दिया भाई. तीनों बंदों को दे दिया. टीम आर्यन वर्सेस विजन फलक को मार दिया. फलक को दे दिया भाई. VSN वर्सेस टीम आर्यन.
Also a chance for Power third party if they want to try and find that engagement, but E-Arena are just around the corner as well. Power to split right now to go for this full force. Have really set off right now. Engaging at this stage could just draw Team Vision into that backfill counter. That might be a tough time, but Vision now look to be committed onto the inside of the compound. They move 2 players on in. They have disengaged. The game given away a little bit by an early third party from Power on the north side.
Solo. He's the one with the offing. You got to question who's going to be looking his way. Henry actually looks the opposite, so I think he's going to be thinking, oh, you know what, he's going to have a teammate. So this is a decent push as far as I'm concerned. Power, that you mentioned that third party, they are hinting at it. They want to, but
भाई थर्ड पार्टी हो गया भाई. थर्ड पार्टी हो गया. अभी थर्ड पार्टी करना चाहिए भाई.
So they don't get too overzealous, but that means he's going to be out of play. And now you got the Vision members who have to try and finish off the remainder of this ex-TMG roster, who has 3 members. So it's going to be a good old-fashioned 3v3. The thing is, the longer this extends, the more opportunity for Power to move up, maybe even another roster third party, and then at the end of the day, worst case scenario, you both end up cannibalizing each other, and then now you got to fight the rest of the roster with a solo or a duo. But either way, the fight must happen, and the fight continues.
Rank 30.
Next circle just about to pop, and it will move away from the compound, meaning that this fight doesn't necessarily need to happen now. It could be a disengage. I feel like that's exactly what Vision may be looking for there. They might be able to find some exit frags, but they could disengage now. They just needed to keep
Team Aryan versus VSN. एक बंदे को दे दिया भाई.
Never alone, also breaking out with a bold push to an open wall. Was in a lot of danger there. Could have been nasty. In the meantime, over on the northwest side, IQ from Fourth Drive to be found, and they're now down to 2 players, leaving Aura with the advantage of numbers. They move 3 players forward. It's no fear on the back. Look for that backstab.
Yes, T24. He's the thorn in the side currently.
भाई Team Aryan को एक बंदे को डाउन कर दिया फिर से.
Finally, Vision as well as AXTMG start to unfold. Henry is down, both swings.
भाई दोनों बंदों को डाउन कर दिया भाई. फिनिश भी कर दिया भाई. एक बंदे अलाइव है.
Solo remains. Ends, I don't know.
भाई और एक बंदा है भाई.
He's actually it's Aaron. He's going to be off in the distance to the south of the vision. The question is, why was he so far away and not helping his roster?
भाई लास्ट बंदा है आर्यन अकेला बचा है. इनको भी दे दिया, मतलब फिनिश.
The players went down, but we just saw the core drives kept it together towards the top side of those tables. DRX having a big impact here on all of these teams. They've managed to now get ahead of this Chubasada rotation. The flank out to the west, unchallenged anymore by Horror.
DRX अच्छा खेल रहा है.
DRX, this high ground spit of land is absolutely massive. When it comes to the shots they can take towards Fireflux, to Waybreak, to Yangon.
कौन लेगा चिकन? यही देखना है.
Impressed. This could very well be the roster right for you to win 3 out of the 6 games today. A heroic effort for a roster that has played so very well. Already at 3 eliminations. One of the things we discussed was they're in third place with 2 wins of the day. And that because they're not necessarily slaying out per se. But this game could be incredibly valuable based off their positioning. Now, I do want to say rest in peace to one of our rosters of Drives who is out. I feel like they put up a wonderful fight. It's good engagement against Alpha 7 a little bit earlier. But they exit a little bit earlier than they were wanting in our final
Aryan क्या कर रहा है?
But yeah, at the moment I think DRX are in a great spot. Question is though,
टीवी गया, फोर्टन गया,
because I think DRX
सब कुछ लौड़ा लगता है.
Might just be power in the meantime. With players actually wanting that res, it will be an active right now. Ragnar brings him back to his feet. They will play on us 4. Ferdinand now on the top ground as well as they open up. With Ragnar finding a issue of this fight is easy.
यार
Hold his nerve. There is a trade though. Tiny K wants to try to find the points where he can. Verdun looks to shut it down. Easy out, but now in a 1 versus 3. They're looking to try and extract themselves. But Tiny K has got to save. 2 players now remain. Can they get this res in time? I don't think so.
I don't know. It's going to be close. They're going to try it. Picking them up. Throw them potentially in a car. You want to get your man back into the fight. They won the compound that they've been looking at for the longest time. Question is, will they have an effect in the late game? Meanwhile, focus our attention onto Kara. Silas against so much form in this tournament, going against Sleepy, who backs away, but the nade takes a little bit. Monkey, I believe, is now gone. Sleepy, just a narrow bit of help. And this next stage will put him in the grade, and it absolutely will.
Beautiful over on that. From Ragnar to keep that north side clear. DRX though still execution rolling downhill.
लेगा DRX
Quite managed to find Yangon Galacticos, but nobody else is making their way out of this one either. Fireflux in the distance with just Matt Cat making his progress. How long will it be? Already taking damage. That could be from across the way. You've got Team Secret off in the distance, potentially third party. Romeo shut down. Kyunbin opens the cannon. DRX are down to 3 players, but they've got such an advantage on this high ground.
They absolutely do. Say Cloud Smile. I think this is going to be big. You have really nowhere to go. And DRX are all focused on you down below. And this is such a power spot that's been set up a little bit earlier. Very well put DRX in a winning spot in game number 6.
Definitely. They have advantage, but it's difficult to get them out of that. At the moment. In the meantime, over on the northeast side is Ragnar and he's going for it. These teams will be the teams try and take that fight. Silas with that big flex out doesn't want to overcommit though, and I think that's wise. He did look for it, but won't get himself in too much trouble here.
Still built an opportunity for Silas maybe to get some pop shots, but honestly not a bad play like you said. Disengaging. Silas might be coming back and doing so in the vehicle, even if he... Yeah, they're fully collapsing. So now that you're so focused on YG, DRX is making it pincer. Visor is closing. YG are taking damage. And DRX is pushing down. Yes, they'll get the eliminations, but now they've got the low ground. And the question is, will they get punished much like they just did the YG for Ragnar Kara?
They've left Soas up on the high ground. That will slow down Ragnar because that high ground is not fully under control. They don't know that 2 players of DRX are down. They know that torn in the side of this position. DRX need to be careful here. A misstep and they lose a player, and that could be devastating. And they didn't have a back cap, and there's a lot of damage being put on Team Secret here to play as well, and they can't quite get back out towards the top here. And the need no longer an issue. 3 teams remaining. It's Team Secret. DRX and Rekaya.
That's it. You've got all three
DRX
teams with 3 members
hard
alive.
stuff.
It's on his ball game without question. Team
Three
single
team
win
भाई
here
तीनों
would
बंदा
be
लग रहा है
tremendous. We haven't seen them win the
मुझे
winner
लग रहा है
circle
कि ये
just yet.
दोनों को
These are the
फाइट
first
करते
opportunity
मर
for
जाएगा
DRX
ऊपर
though.
से वो
They
लेगा
play 3 out of 6 today. That's going to be a massive drop.
Where's Rekaya in all of this? The opener for DRX is good. But will Rekaya roll over the top? So easy. I think he's dropped down now. It's down to a nade. And there's more to come. The high ground comes out. But there's some pressure from the backline of Team Secret as well. A knee, a close range fight coming on.
हाँ ऊपर से ले जाएगा हमको पता है ऊपर से ले जाएगा
Down beneath them. Yunbin charges forwards and DRX was swept aside.
ऊपर से ले जाएगा
Just breaking the deal. And the backdoor works wonders. Silas leads the charge.
ये ले जाएगा ये ले जाएगा
Sets up for Frankie to try and keep the hopes and dreams alive for Team Secret. There may be an opportunity. There was almost a clutch in the last game that we ended up watching. But Frankie's got a tall task ahead of him. He's got a player on
ले
the
जाएगा ले जाएगा ले जाएगा